The Treaty of Waitangi is New Zealand's founding document from the 1840s, and it was an agreement between the indigenous Maori chiefs of New Zealand at the time and the representatives of the British Crown.
It's essentially a peace treaty where two parties come together to build the nation or to set up a government.
It's a partnership between the Crown and the Māori. The importance of it is that it's about whether we have a voice and how strong that voice is.
It informs New Zealand and New Zealanders about all that's important in New Zealand. And from the perspective of Media Design School, it tells us what we should be doing in terms of supporting our Maori and Pacific students and celebrating biculturalism in New Zealand.
Ngā loenga Siciliesi e māpura mai I se loe awhi popula.
Mai te māpura mōhio te mahi pai.
Excellent work comes from a bright spark.
The key elements of the Māori and Pasifika strategy deals with the three pillars around connectedness, our students and staff.
The importance of the strategy is to increase the visibility of Māori Pacific students and staff on campus.
To develop and embed a cultural connectedness and awareness within Media Design School for the Maori and Pasifika students and staff, and to bring about this awareness within everything we do.
The first pillar is pōtahi, which is about cultural connectedness. It's about us providing a safe environment for the students to work in and to feel that they're welcome. The second pillar is porua, and that one is about the students, specifically how they are working within the school and that they are able to be creative. The third pillar is potoru, and it is about the students and the staff, especially the staff, and they're bringing to the front the Māori and Pasifika cultures.
Key goals of the Māori Pasifika strategy is creating those safe environments where our Māori Pasifika students and those communities, feel embedded and part of the MDS family. How do we achieve those goals? Well, we achieve it by embedding those cultural values not just into the school itself and the organisation, but into the teaching and learning. We embed it within our classrooms, and we also embed it within the events and different activities that we do within Media Design School.
The action plan that will come out of the Māori and Pacific strategy will aim to ensure that we're being authentic in terms of what we have set out to achieve.
The design of the new Media Design School campus is very important, especially for our Māori Pasifika students. It's about creating that sense of belonging, that community, and that whānau.
We're in Aotearoa, and it's important for that campus to really, the lifeblood of that campus, to be not just about the bricks and mortar, but about the students themselves, and also connect the campus to its place here. And so there's significance of the narrative that flows throughout the campus is incredibly important. Also, Bonnie and Ali and I coordinated with various New Zealand artists to bring the narrative that we've developed for the new campus to life.
We want to have that feeling that you're coming into a safe place, and it's almost like you're in a marae. It's like a sacred house there. We all gather and share our aroha for each other. And because we're based out in the viaduct, I feel like a connection to the water and to the land of the people, Ngāti Whātua. So it's just, I feel like it's just a really good time that we're all just starting to, move as a collective and not as people from different places. But once we're all in one place, we feel like, we're just like a big whānau or community.
We're going into a really exciting time where we're coming into a new environment and a new venue. It's our opportunity really to sort of bring what we're talking about in the strategy into that new building.
So in 5 years' time, I would really like to see Media Design School feeling totally comfortable within the Māori and Pasifika environment.
I think the aim is for the strategy to just be a normal part of our everyday life here. You know, we're moving into this amazing space where we get to start fresh. You know, it's going to be about everybody and what they bring to show what we can do.
We need to be in a position where, you know, that our Māori Pasifika cultures are really actually embedded. You can see it within the building itself, but you can also see it within the staff and the students and the way that they engage with each other.
Maori and Pasifika, it is a label, but it's more than that. We're all about bringing new people in, and in Māori you call awhi, which is you give them a hug. So we're just bringing them in. We're supporting them through their journey, and then we're helping them go to their next journey, to whatever career they choose to do. We always want to take everyone with us on the journey. It's all about community, and we want our staff and students to be kicking ass with all systems of knowledge.
Mai te mapura mohio te mahi pai. Excellent work comes from a bright spark.
Mai te mapura mōhio, te mahi pai, excellent work comes from a bright spark.
Mai te māporo mōhio te mahi pai. Excellent work comes from a bright spark.
Mai te mapura mōhio, te mahi pai. Excellent work comes from a bright spark.
Mai te māpura mōhio te mahi pai. Excellent work comes from a bright spark.